Hi, my name is Brad Redding. I am a PGA Master Professional in Instruction and a Golf Magazine Top 100 Teacher in America. What I want to do today is talk to you about this fantastic device that I found at the PGA Merchandise Show this year. The name of the device is called Swingbyte. Swingbyte is a device that attaches to your club and gives you 3D imaging of your golf swing along with some great swing data to help you understand what's going on in your swing and causing some of those shots that you don't like. So I like it for a couple reasons. One, as a coach, I'm able to use this device and again give them that information of what's going on in their swing to cause those ball flights they don't like. The slice, the fat shot, the toe shot. I'm actually helping them see it and help them understand what's going on in their swing with some data to explain why that's happening. Two, from a student standpoint, they actually now can go out and work on it using the Swingbyte attached to their club, and they get that information, the swing data, the 3D imaging of the swing, and so it makes their practicing much more productive, because now they've got information that's letting them know great, bad, better, worse. They actually can see what's going on and work on their golf swing, and now they got a chance to see, okay, that's what I want to do, that's what it feels like, I want to keep doing it that way. So I think it's great from two standpoints, the coaches and the student. So the way the Swingbyte works is first you have to connect it to a Bluetooth setting. So you can use a Droid, an iPhone, an iPad, a tablet, anything that allows you to connect something through Bluetooth connection. So what you want to do first is make that connection. So using settings, I go to wireless and network, and you want to make sure you connect it to Bluetooth. So you check the box there, make sure you're on Bluetooth, and then go to Bluetooth settings, okay? And it says scan for devices. You click on that. Mine's already scanned and paired. So right here, the Swingbyte right there is actually paired to my phone. And now I'm ready to go. So it's pretty simple. All I gotta do is get that all set up to right there, which takes me a little less than probably 10-15 seconds. And then I want to connect it to my club. The Swingbyte to my club. And what I would do is then go and download the Swingbyte app, which is, by the way, is free. So you can actually download the Swingbyte app, and now to actually make some swings, you got the device connected to your club, and you go to add here, turn the Swingbyte on, the green light comes on, okay? I push add. I'm using a 6-iron, so I go to current club, okay? The blue light will come on, and now it's being connected to my phone. It's finalizing right now, and once it finishes finalizing, you'll be off and running. So now I can now go ahead and make swings, and I can make as many swings within reason as I want. 5, 10, 15 swings, and each time I make a swing, I can go back and look at each swing. Now, with the blue light on the whole time, it's simply downloading every swing you make, every shot you hit, okay? It's going to download it into a swing history. And that swing history, you can go back and review at any time. You can keep it, from day to day, from month to month. You can go back and check how you're progressing as far as using the Swingbyte. So once I've done that, if I want to go back and look at some swing history, I'd push stop. Blue light goes off now, and now I can go back and look at some golf swings. Well, here's a gentleman that I had for a lesson, and he came to me and said, Brad, having some real problems. I tend to hit a lot of slices and some really kind of push shots off to the right. My divots tend to be pretty steep, and I catch a lot of golf balls off the toe. And I say, well, let's take a look at your golf swing, use the Swingbyte, and let's watch first the 3D imaging of what's happening. The line here that you see in the middle, that line is actually the club shaft, and the line, dotted line going up, extends up this way. That'd be my swing plane, okay? And what I want to do is have them see what's going on in the swing based on that plane. And what happens here is the club goes very much to the inside and then comes over the top. A pretty common move in golf, okay? So I say, this is why your divot's pretty steep. It's pretty steep on the way down. But you also, when you come down that way, you're kind of cutting across the golf ball. The base is open, and the golf ball goes off to the right. You're also cutting across the golf ball so you catch a lot of golf balls on the toe. So I have them see it from this side. Then I want him to see a different image too. This allows me, the Swingbyte does, allows me to see from different swing angles. So I'm going to change my view to more straight on. Okay, this is from face on, and I have to understand now, once you go to the inside and come over the top on the way down, your downswing is actually wider than your backswing. This is why you lose a lot of distance, because you want to have that kind of reversed. You might want to call that casting the club, but there'd be no lag in that golf swing. So I would show them from this side too. It also allows me to see it from a different angle too, from overhead. A little too many lines here for him, but from a good player's standpoint, as far as showing them their swing, this angle would be great. A little confusing for some people because they don't see their golf swing that way from overhead. So they always see golf swings either from down the line or straight on. I like the down the line one because it gives me more information about how that club is traveling. Okay, so I give them some information, some instruction on how we're going to change this. And he starts to work on it a little bit. Go back to swing history. And now all of a sudden, things kind of change. Instead of the club going way inside, to him it feels like it's going more outside, but I explained to him, you know what? It's not going outside. It's going back pretty much right on plane and coming down pretty much right on plane. So a very different look in terms of how that club is traveling. And again, he may feel outside, and then maybe even inside on the way down, like a loop in his swing, but there is no loop. Before, there definitely was a loop. So I may even have him practice it and kind of exaggerate it a little bit. Give him kind of a look more like this. The club goes back more to the outside and then to the inside. So he is making a loop there, but I might have him practice that way just so he can feel the difference. Just so that we help him understand that's a better path for him based on where he's been. Okay? And then eventually we might get him to be right here. Goes back on plane, and it comes down on plane. So a real different look in terms of how the club's traveling. And of course, upon all of this, he also is seeing one big thing, the ball flight. He's feeling the contact, but now he understands what he has to do in his swing. He knows that's the one he wants because that produces the ball flight he loves, but he can see the difference, he can feel the difference, and he can keep on working on it that way. So what I would do is give it to him, have him go work on it for a while, okay? And after he gets to work on it, he's over there working on it and watching the swings and seeing, is he making progress? So once he buys the Swingbyte, once he has the app downloaded on his phone or his pad, he can work on it each time he goes to practice, get a complete swing history of what's going on, and he can see the progress, which is really important in golf. Sometimes they don't see the progress. He's seeing the ball flight, but this will make his progress much more productive, his practice much more productive, and helping him get to where he wants to get to in his golf game. And again, the Swingbyte can be used on any club, from driver to putter. And I love using putting with the overhead view because it gives them a really idea of how the putter's traveling. So again, if we go back here, go to swing history, and we go here. Okay, so not only is he seeing the path of his golf club, what it was doing, but I'm going to give him some data that I want him to look at. So we go over here to swing data. Okay, his swing speed is 68 miles per hour. Okay, and I want him to see that. There are other things on here about face angle and path and lots of things that he can look at, but what I want him to do is look at just a few things. One, I want him to look at this one right here. The face is open, 21.3 degrees open. And I say that's why it's going off to the right. Your face is very open with that move you make in your swing. but also his swing path is 29.3 degrees out to in. 29.3, which is a lot, and I have to understand that. So I'm going to have him look at basically just those three numbers. 68.2, the face is very open, 21 degrees, and the path is 29 degrees from out to in. And then we go back again. And I say, now when you made the change, okay, when you made the change, all of a sudden, things change a lot. Well, one, I'm going to say, okay, it was before 68 miles per hour. Now it's going up to 73 miles per hour. 73, that's about 5 miles an hour, which equates to probably about 10 yards of distance. All right? Granted that the face has to be square impact or pretty square, and the contact's in the center of the face. But here's the other thing that's changed a lot. Now his face is only 9.4 degrees open. A lot more square. Not as open as it used to be. Much better contact. And then the path now is only 2.4 out in. 2.4! That's a huge change in the path of the golf club. So the way to create distance is two ways. Speed, but also contact or compression. If I come that much from the outside, very difficult to compress the golf ball. Now he's able to compress the golf ball. Better contact. And we can even go to another one here. To this one. Again, the speed's not quite as good, but not bad. I mean, 72 miles per hour basically. But here's the real difference. Look at this. 5.0 degrees open. Only 5 degrees open. Very acceptable, very valuable. Okay? But here's the big one. 0.7 out in. He is almost right on plane now. So his impact has gotten much, much better. And again, he sees that ball flight and sees that distance he's producing. And so all of a sudden, man, he's actually making progress. And he can see that. Not just by the ball flight, but he knows what to work on to make that ball flight do that. So I like the Swingbyte from a couple reasons. One is the 3D imaging, but also this data. And again, I'm not going to have them look at every piece of data. It depends on who's in front of me and who I'm working with on what they want to keep their eyes on. They may ask me questions about other parts and say, look, that's not important. What's important is that stuff that we want to work on, which is 5.0 now open and only 0.7 out in. Huge progress with that. Huge progress. So with the Swingbyte, I'm actually able to give them information and they can go work on it by themselves now. They can actually buy the Swingbyte, go out there and work on it, and it actually gives them great information. Now I have some coaches that have asked me, said, Brad, but how accurate is the Swingbyte? Come on, Brad, how accurate is it? And I say, you know what? Extremely accurate. Because I've done some testing with a device called TrackMan. And TrackMan is a Doppler radar system that they use to give information about golf swings, ball flight, great for club fitting. But the device costs roughly about $28,000. So $28,000 to $149. And is it compared to TrackMan? Yes, it does. The numbers are very, very consistent between the two. And so, again, I'm getting great information at a reasonable price, okay? Because TrackMan, again, $28,000 and Swingbyte, $149. So again, what you want to do with the Swingbyte is use it in a way where you can actually practice more productively and more correctly. And pretty soon, you're going to see things that allow you to get the club to swing on a better path, get the face to make better contact with the golf ball, and again, from a coach's standpoint, very easy to use, but highly effective. From a student standpoint, again, very easy to use, highly effective, gives them information, and makes their practicing much more productive. The Swingbyte. I know to get your game to stay on plane.